If a man understands this, women don't chase him because he begged for attention. They chase him because his energy makes them wonder why he feels so different from the men they're used to. Not louder, not colder, not more arrogant, just harder to emotionally replace. And that is the secret psychology of a high-value man. He doesn't move through life trying to be chosen. He moves like a man who is already choosing his own path. And that one difference changes everything. Because most men approach women from hunger. They want a reply to feel confident. They want attention to feel important. They want attraction to prove they are enough. So their energy becomes needy, reactive, and easy to read. But a high-value man is different. He can like a woman without making her the center of his identity. He can show interest without surrendering his dignity. He can enjoy connection without becoming emotionally dependent on it. And that creates a type of pull most men never develop. Number 1, he is emotionally difficult to move off center. This is the first thing women feel, not always consciously, but they feel it. A high-value man doesn't let every small change in a woman's mood control his entire state. If she replies late, he doesn't spiral. If she acts distant, he doesn't panic. If she tests him with a little attitude, he doesn't become defensive. If she gives attention, he enjoys it, but he doesn't become addicted to it. And here's where it gets interesting. Most people are easy to emotionally control. Give them attention and they become excited. Pull away and they become anxious. Challenge them and they become insecure. But when a man stays grounded, a woman senses that his confidence is not borrowed from her reaction. That is rare, and rare creates curiosity. She starts wondering, why doesn't he react like everyone else? That question alone can make her pay closer attention. Because emotional steadiness feels powerful, not because it dominates, because it doesn't collapse. Number 2, he creates value through absence, not just presence. Most men think they need to be constantly available to build attraction, always texting, always responding, always saying yes, always trying to keep the conversation alive. But a high-value man understands something deeper. Presence matters, but absence creates meaning. When he is with her, he is present. He listens. He brings good energy. He makes the moment feel real. But when the moment ends, he returns to his life. He doesn't hover. He doesn't chase. He doesn't keep throwing attention at her because he's afraid she'll forget him. And this changes everything, because space allows emotion to grow. If she never gets a moment to wonder about him, she never gets a moment to miss him. If he is always available, his attention becomes normal. But when his presence is enjoyable and his absence is calm, she starts feeling the contrast. She remembers how it felt. She notices when he's not there. She starts thinking about him without being forced to. That is the real chase, not pressure, not games, emotional contrast. Number 3, he does not sell himself. A high-value man doesn't enter conversations like he's trying to convince someone to like him. He doesn't list his achievements too quickly. He doesn't brag to prove he's important. He doesn't turn every moment into a performance, because he understands something most men don't. The more you try to prove your value, the more it looks like you doubt it. True value doesn't need constant advertisement. It shows through behavior. The way he speaks, the way he handles silence, the way he treats people, the way he makes decisions, the way he doesn't chase approval from every room he walks into. And here's the deeper psychology. Women are used to men trying to impress them, so when a man doesn't perform, it feels different. He is not cold, he is not boring, he is simply not desperate to be validated. That makes his confidence feel more believable, and believable confidence is far more attractive than loud confidence. Because loud confidence often asks, "Do you see me?" Quiet confidence says, "I see myself." Number 4, he makes her feel chosen, not worshipped. This is a powerful difference. A low-value man worships too quickly. He puts her on a pedestal before he even knows her character. He gives her too much attention because she's attractive. He treats her like she's rare before she has shown rare qualities, and at first, she may enjoy it, but deep down, it doesn't create respect, because attention that is given too easily loses weight. A high-value man is different. When he gives attention, it feels intentional, not automatic, not desperate, not because he gives the same energy to every beautiful woman. He notices something specific: her mind, her humor, her discipline, her calmness, her way of seeing the world. And this changes everything, because now she doesn't feel worshipped for existing. She feels chosen for something real. That kind of attention lands deeper. It makes her think, he actually sees something in me. And when a woman feels truly seen by a man who doesn't give his approval carelessly, his attention becomes valuable. That's when she starts wanting more of it. Number 5. He is not afraid to disappoint people. This might sound strange, but it's a major part of high-value psychology. A high-value man is respectful, but he is not controlled by the fear of disappointing someone. If he's busy, he says he's busy. If he disagrees calmly. If something doesn't align with his values, he doesn't pretend it does. If he doesn't want to do something, he doesn't force himself just to keep someone pleased. And most people miss this. Trying to please everyone makes a man emotionally weak, because the moment he needs everyone to approve of him, he loses control of his direction. Women can sense when a man is afraid to say no. They can sense when he is bending himself to avoid tension, and over time, that reduces attraction. But a man who can disappoint someone respectfully feels strong, not harsh, not selfish, strong, because he proves his identity is not for sale. He can care about people without obeying every expectation. That creates respect, and respect is one of the deepest roots of attraction. Number 6. He gives calm leadership in uncertain moments. High-value energy shows most clearly when things are unclear, when plans change, when a conversation becomes awkward, when there is tension, when someone doesn't know what to do next. Most men either panic or become passive. They wait for someone else to decide. They become nervous. They try to avoid responsibility, or they overreact and become controlling. But a high-value man brings calm direction, not by dominating, not by forcing, but by reducing confusion. For example, if plans are messy, he says, "Let's keep it simple. We'll do this first, then decide after." If the conversation gets awkward, he doesn't collapse into nervous energy. He smiles, lets the moment breathe, and moves forward. If she seems unsure, he doesn't pressure her. He gives space and clarity. And here's where it gets interesting. Women often feel attraction toward men who make situations feel easier, not heavier. A man who can bring calm direction becomes emotionally useful. His presence lowers stress. His decisions create movement. His energy makes things feel handled. That is extremely attractive because it feels safe and strong at the same time.